At the beach, paper got a bit wet. When damp, paper gets quite upset. So you can see why paper lay out to dry on a rock where it's hot till sunset. This smart paper had something to teach to all papers who visit the beach. To sleep on a rock is nothing to mock, for it keeps danger out of reach. Afar paper sees some flocks, but are they doves, bees, or hawks? When scissors drew near, their sheer grew clear, and in fear paper flew off their rocks. Had paper stayed tight and steady, for the raid they might have been ready, but scissors like sharks would bite easy marks, afraid paper's frayed to confetti. Now the papers that did not fret stayed on rocks, so safe and all set. When no papers to bite, scissors stay out of sight. Then the blight paper soon could forget. But the boards that cut came back, as scissors pack attack. On paper they lunch until feeling the crunch of rocks that hack and crack. This all happened again and again, I mean not just now and then, until to rein in the id, they drew a game grid in the sand, they needed no pen. Though largely a sham of civility, the grid game might rein in hostility. They still acted like fools, but they now had some rules. These three tools could feign some gentility. Scissors near more rocks than paper, suffer the rock's smashing caper. When paper's near more scissors than rocks, scissors rips their prey like hawks. If a rock's near more paper than shears, under paper the rock disappears. This queer rhyme is all just to say, if you're near more predators than prey, I fear it's time to call it a day. This game is for 3 players. Each has pieces, rock, paper, and scissors, and each has a sand dollar. Put 1 starfish in the pool. Whoever wins the first battle gets that starfish, and you place a 6-sided tracker which keeps track of the rounds, and a triangle that keeps track of the turn order. You start with rock going first, then paper, then scissors. The other tracker says it's time to fill up the board, and rock goes first, then paper, then scissors, then rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, until the board is filled. Now that the board is filled, you turn the 2 trackers, so now you're at round 1, and the turn tracker now says paper goes first, then rock, then scissors. Round 1 begins with paper going first. Paper decides whether or not to shield any of his pieces. He decides to shield one of his paper pieces with his sand dollar. Then comes rock, and rock says, no, I don't want to shield. Scissors also doesn't want to shield. Shielded piece is not vulnerable to invasion. Now comes the stage of invasion. Paper has the first turn again and can look for any rock that is vulnerable. A rock piece is vulnerable if next to more predators than prey. This rock is next to 1 predator and 1 prey. So it is not vulnerable. That means paper cannot invade this rock piece. Scissors looks for vulnerable paper. This piece of paper is vulnerable next to more predators than prey. Scissors invades it. Now comes rock's turn. Rock looks for vulnerable scissors. Here's the scissors piece next to more predators than prey. It's next to 3 rocks and only 1 paper. Rock invades it. So all 3 players have taken a turn. A round is over. Round 1 is over. So turn the 2 trackers clockwise. This moves you to round 2 and rotates the turn order. Now again, the 3 players will decide whether or not to shield. Scissors decides to shield a piece. Then rock decides to shield a piece, and paper does not shield. Now it's time for invasion. Scissors can't invade since there are no vulnerable papers. Rock can't invade. Paper can invade one of 2 vulnerable rocks, and paper invades one of them. Now another round is over, so again you turn the 2 trackers, rotating the turn order, and now we're at round 3. Players take back their sand dollars and decide whether or not to shield. In this example, everyone decides to skip shielding. They move right to invasion. Let's just watch this process unfold. People deciding whether or not to shield, then where to invade. At the end of a round, turning the tracker again. Moving to the next round, we're at round 4 now. Again, deciding to shield and then invading, taking turns. And then we move to round 5. Now round 5 is the final one in the battle. Once this is finished, then the battle is over. So whoever has the most pieces at the end of this round wins battle 1, and so takes the starfish. Scissors has the most pieces on the board, so Scissors takes the starfish, winning battle 1. Now we begin a new battle. At the beginning of any new battle, you rotate the turn tracker again, so somebody new will start this game. In this case, it'll be Paper, who starts battle 2. Now you set up exactly the same way as for battle 1. You put another starfish in the pool. You take back all your square pieces and your sand dollars, and you set up just as in battle 1. Once the board is filled, you turn the 2 trackers clockwise, take turns shielding and invading just as in battle 1. To review, at the start of a round, you choose whether or not to shield any one of your pieces, and then you take turns doing that, and then you take turns invading, and you complete 5 rounds in this way. You choose to shield, and then you choose to invade. And once you complete 5 rounds, then battle 2 is finished. At that point, you see who has the most pieces on the board, just as in battle 1, and whoever has the most pieces wins another starfish. So in this case, it looks like Rock has the most pieces, so Rock wins a starfish. Continue to play battles this way until one player has won 2 battles. So when one player has 2 starfish, then they have won the war. But in our example, one player won 1 battle, and then the Rock player won the 2nd battle. So that means you need to complete another battle, battle 3, then it's played the same way as battles 1 and 2. In our example here, Scissors has the most pieces at the end of battle 3, and so wins battle 3. That means that Scissors player has won 2 battles, and so Scissors has won the entire war. If no player has won 2 battles, by now you have to play a 4th battle, and whoever wins that 4th battle then will have won the war. So you will need to play between 2 and 4 battles to have the winner of the war. If you flip over the board and the pieces, you'll see a microbial version of the game. The microbial version is played exactly the same way, using the same rules we just reviewed, except that you play past round 5 without sand dollars until somebody's eliminated all of their prey. Here we see that Paper has eliminated all the rocks, so Paper wins this battle. The game dynamics roughly match what you see with 3 strains of bacteria in a petri dish. The board game itself is a model of what you see in the 3 strains of E. coli bacteria. The 3 strains of E. coli show a rock, paper, scissors type dynamic, and this is made more clear in the simulations that we provide to you free. You can run these on the web, on your phone or your laptop, notebook. It's a great way to extend the learning experience. Uses the same rules as the game. The game itself roughly simulates then what you see in nature. That makes this game a great learning experience, as well as strategically challenging and lots of fun.